Okay guys, welcome back. So, after my little Autotune run, so let me just show you those results again. So what I'll do, I'll pop it up on the screen, but I'll read from here. So effectively, what we're looking at is that my bike kicked out 98.39 at 4.66 RPM. However, and that was from the back wheel as well, guys. Now you gave me a lot of questions around that, but I was assured it was from the back wheel and not the crank. And then the only issue that I had was around my mixed air filter fuel ratio. So that's what I want to sort out today. In terms of the Vance Hines FP3, what essentially we did is that when I purchased the bike and the exhaust was put on, as you can see, this pack here, which is actually resealed, was put on, and then what they did is put the map setting to the Comp Series 2-in-1. Now, what I thought, as you've probably heard in my last vlog, is I say this felt super sweet in terms of the ride, the way it was performing, but clearly numbers don't lie and I need to make a change. So what I'm going to do is an Autotune today. We'll install it, which is really easy. So as RevZilla would say, this is probably a one beard, even I can do it, a complete noob. So what I want to do is get on with this, get it plugged in, get her on the road, start auto-tuning, and I'm going to take you through that full process. And then what I'm going to do, hopefully, is find somewhere else where I can dyno tune the bike again, because I spoke to Rich at Dyna Bike, and unfortunately now he's actually packing up for the season. So anyone out there that can help me, give me a shout. Okay guys, so clearly what I've done first is just pop the case off, really easy. You just push it from the bottom, this bottom mechanism, and it comes straight off. Okay, so once you've got the case off, then you've got your FP3 pack, like so. What you want to then do is go to this nozzle over here with a male and female connector, lift up, pop it out, take the connector off, then with your connector, pop it in, like so, bop. Make sure it's fully connected in. Bish bosh bang. Next thing you want to do is then make sure this is tucked away into the case so it's out of the way, and then you can do your little magic. So you want to pop it all the way through to the back, see if it goes in, like so. Beautiful. So then this is all hanging out, as it does. Shift that over to the left, and then pop this back in like so, and then you can get the case on. Bada boom, snug as a bug in a rug. Job done. Okay, so that's all secure. Let's move on to the app. So in the auto tune function at the moment, in fact I'll just show you quickly how to get there. Really straightforward. If I go back again, so effectively this is the starting point, and then all you're going to press is Bluetooth fuel pack connected, and then you've got all these options. It's, to be fair, the FP3 is pretty sick. It's a good bit of kit. So this time around, as I've discussed, straight into auto tune, like so, and then it'll pull up a grid like this, and then what you effectively do is go off. It learns about your bike, it takes an information from the sensors in your exhaust, and then applies that to the CPU then, so you're running a more efficient engine. And hopefully I can get this a lot less leaner than it currently is. So the next time you see me, I'll be out on the bike having a bit of a play here, see what we can get out of it. So we're now on the bike in auto-tune mode, and I can tell you something. She feels really doggy at the moment, but I guess that's because I've reset the mapping. Start from square one. So it's saying that the engine's too cold to read at the moment in terms of adjusting its performance, so we're just going to let it heat up. God, she is running absolutely horrible. Come on, start learning some stuff. It's starting to work now, so the temperature went up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's starting to learn some cells, so let's see what it does. From what I remember, I think yellow means it's learnt it, it's a new one, and green means it already knew it. So on this nice straight, just want to slightly open her up nice and slowly, just so it can learn what it's doing. And you can see all those cells being populated quite nicely. This dude in front of me is going for it. He must be on a 125. Just reminds me of when I used to have a Kawasaki AR50. Anyway, back to getting this sorted.
actually had hooligan written on his helmet then. What I want to do now is just really open her up, so hopefully the computer will learn that. Let's go. Yeah, you can see a couple of new yellow cells then, which is great. And I think the idea of this, you just want to populate as much as possible then. Unfortunately on my last vlog I didn't input one, what my stats were on the brake horsepower and the torque, and secondly how I felt after the tune-in, and it's because I didn't press the record button. But overall I just felt a little bit disappointed that the FP3 map for my bike didn't work as it should have done, and it just goes to show, hopefully, that you should auto-tune. And I actually remember doing this in my Sportster, and people saying, oh, it's okay, just do the map, put the map that's on it onto the bike, don't need to auto-tune. What I have noticed is that my RPM seems to have increased, so the limiter has just hit just under 6,000, which is a new PB for this bike, which is good. So it just shows it's starting to learn. I'm sure I'll have in the comment section at some point, would you recommend the Vance Hines FP3 pack after what you've been through? And the answer is, as long as auto-tune works for me, because if it doesn't work, then it's going to be a no, but I think it'll sort it out. I have the faith. Okay guys, so I've just pulled outside a petrol station, or inside a petrol station, so I've got to a point where all the cells, I can't actually fill any more in. So cells learned, it's got 45 TPS 4.5, which I don't really know what that means. Apply learned values, finish. There we go, it's being downloaded by the looks of it. Flashing new map to bike. Fantastic. That's definitely doing it. Please turn bike off for 30 seconds. Turn it back on. I just programmed my bike with FP3. Oh, brilliant. So that's it. That is it. I'm going to see how it rides now, just to make sure it feels okay, and I guess I'll get it dyno tuned somewhere else, just to make sure it's all hunky-dory. So that's it. So that is the follow-up from the last vlog. As always, if you've got any questions, stick them in the box below. As I always say, I'm not a mechanic, but I'm sure there are guys who watch my channel who can help you out. As always guys, take care, all the best. I'm now off for an Indian curry. Are you guys jealous? Motonewbrider signing out.